Welcome to another live stream watch long reaction. Tonight we're watching and reacting to Real Salt Lake versus Toronto FC, MLS 2025 Week 9. The 9th match of the season. Toronto's still looking for their first win of the season. A later match on WrestleMania Saturday, Easter Saturday, whatever you want to call it. It's time to roll your dice. Yeah, can't really make a Easter egg hunt joke, really. Doesn't really make sense. Either way, can't really make one with football. Doesn't really make sense. Either way, here we go. Toronto FC versus Real Salt Lake. Toronto FC contra Real Salt Lake contra Toronto FC. We're on our way. Match 9 of the season. So it's not too bad. This one might be a crazy one. We'll find out. How we doing, Captain? For Real Salt Lake in goal. Why are you not doing WrestleMania like you promised? I didn't promise WrestleMania. Whatever. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. And I think it was that Chivas tie. No, it was the Sabal tie, I think, actually. Yeah, it was Sabal Chivas. Instead of Sabal beat Chivas, then I'd do it. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, they didn't. So, with that being said, starting 11 for Real Salt Lake. Rafael Cabral, the back four, Bodie Hidalgo, Brian Vera, Justin Glad, Alexandros Catranis. The midfield two of Amika Anelli, Brian Ojeda. The midfield three of Diego Gonçalves, Diego Luna, Dominic Marchuk. And up top is Jesus Barea. Check your schedule. WrestleMania was never on my schedule. Besides, next year, probably not. How we doing, Henry? Probably not. Because there'll still be a Saturday where Toronto FC plays. Who knows? Maybe they'll play the early day. Maybe I'll know on frickin' when they actually put up the schedule. Maybe if Toronto plays at 1:30 and they're at home, maybe I'll do WrestleMania both nights. Maybe. Still not doing the Leafs game tomorrow, so... With that being said, because I'm watching WrestleMania, because I'm watching John Cena win his 17th world title, with that being said, and it's Easter, I mean, come on. It's Easter, come on. Starting 11 for Toronto in goal, Sean Johnson. The back three of Sigurd Rolstead, Kevin Long, Raul Petretta. The midfield five of Cozy Thompson, Jonathan Osorio, Lorenzo Insigne, Davy Flores, Theo Corbianu, Derek Etienne Jr., and Federico Bernardeschi. I didn't make a bet for next year's Mania. So I don't think. Either way, if you want both nights of WrestleMania, you better hope to hell that Toronto's playing at home and they're doing that stupid 1:30 p.m. game thing. So I could do both. If you want me to be real... But you watch like the first 2 hours of the show. Yeah, I know. I did. Be stupid to stop. But you could have done a double. Maybe. Maybe I could have done a double tonight, but then... I couldn't hear John Cena's entrance tomorrow, so... If it's new music, it's new music. If it's old music, it's the same music it's always been. But, well, who knows? Maybe they'll throw a swerve out at Mania. Who knows? But either way. Problem is I don't have headphones connected to my computer. Or my TV, I should say. With Well, the computer I could, but yeah, if I used my corded headphones, I'd probably be too much of a either way, whatever. Madrid sucks this season. That's enough about Mania. I was in Delaware for 9 days to visit my family. One of my family members said she don't like football. She don't like Club America. That Club America could buy players from other world big teams with the money. Well, that's called sports. Okay. It's kind of a stupid reason not. So you basically just hate sports. Because any sport can buy players with money. Ask Shohei Ohtani. Ask Juan Soto. Like, I mean, Club America's trash, yes, but okay. Okay. I don't get it, but whatever. Game's about to start. "90 minutes of a match tonight. Here we go." Says unfair and it's cheating. Well, I mean, she's not wrong about that, but also spend money. You spend money to win. That's life. Do that what you will. Inter Miami versus Al Ahly tickets are mad expensive. Well, of course it is. Messi's playing the biggest club in Africa. Duh. Like, that's probably one of the most unshocking things I've ever heard. It's like, those tickets are mad expensive. I'm like, duh. Hello, McFly. $300 all the way on top. Yeah, nosebleeds for $300. Yeah, those are some expensive tickets. Either way. Houston 1, Colorado 0. That's crazy. How we doing, Rory? Perez won a Super League, yet his team can't even perform in La Liga. Maybe that's what happens when you sign a guy who you basically sign just to say, hey, we finally got our guy. The Galacticos don't work. I mean, they basically signed one guy to replace everything they lost. Okay. Do that what you will. 0-0 Avalanche Stars, end of the first almost. Start 11 for Real Salt Lake. Rafael Cabral. Alexandros Katranis, Brian Vera, Justin Glad, Bodie Hidalgo, Amika Anelli, Brian Ojeda, Diego Gonçalves, Diego Luna, Dominic Marchuk, and Jesus Barea up top for Real Salt Lake. I mean, Toronto should be able to handle a team like that. We're going to find out. Salt Lake is kind of kicked up in form since we last saw them. Toronto hasn't. Well, kind of, but whatever. Sean Johnson, back four, Petretto, Rosted, Long, Thompson, Jonathan Osorio, Davy Flores, the defensive midfield, Theo Corbianu, Lorenzo Insigne, Federico Bernadeschi, and up top, Derek Etienne Jr. as a false 9. What's the biggest upset you predicted and got it right? Ooh. Trying to think. Damn. Did I have Canada? No, I didn't. I didn't have Canada finishing top of the oct. Did I? Diego Luna's player to watch for Real Salt Lake. Utah's 2024 male professional athlete of the year. Yeah. What other team? Oh, the Utah Jazz and the Utah Hockey Club. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. I mean, pretty much had no competition except for either way. Federico Bernadeschi, the player to watch for Toronto FC. Let's see. Canada over Venezuela at the Copa. It's quickest I could. I don't know if that was a big upset, but teams are walking out. Here we go. Toronto wearing white. Real Salt Lake wearing their normal home kits. Let's look at Real Salt Lake's form. They are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 points above Toronto. 3 wins, 5 losses. They have not drawn a game once this year, Real Salt Lake. Toronto has not won a game. So Toronto has 4 draws, 4 losses, no wins. Real Salt Lake has 3 wins, 0 draws, 5 losses. So it's either all or nothing with Real Salt Lake. It's either all or nothing with them. That's crazy. So 8 goals for, 13 goals against. 7 goals for, 13 goals against. So these teams are both similarly stingy-ish defensively. Toronto's gotten better defensively. I know that. Scoring-wise, they've only scored 1 less than Real Salt Lake. So this could be interesting. To the battle of mid, pretty much. Let's just battle of mid, pretty much. That's where I'll go with it. It's the battle of mid. It's the battle of mid. Probably less than mid. It's the battle of less than mid. That's where we're going with it. Seattle scored 3 goals in 15 minutes. Oh, that's... Kevin Denke wore a Rest in Peace Bupenza shirt for his celebration. As we say that, rest in peace to Aaron Bupenza, former Cincinnati striker, passed away earlier this week. Sad story. Sad story. It's sad to hear. So prayers to Bupenza's family. Prayers to everybody connected to him. It's a sad story. It's a sad story. But classy from Kevin Denke. Who you got winning the Club World Cup? Not Chelsea. Not after Thursday. Hell, Miami probably has a better chance of winning than them. Wait to hear from me in June. Because I don't know. Hear from me in June. It probably won't be Madrid either, but we'll see. Well, if it ain't going to be with Carlo, I don't see them winning with Santiago Solari or whatever. Bayern, maybe? It ain't going to be Chelsea. It'd be funny if the European teams kind of just effed it off and Chelsea somehow won. I wouldn't count it for nothing, really. I'd count it lower than the freaking Conference League if that happened. Prayers go out to his family. ChatGPT said Paris Saint-Germain versus Atletico Madrid is going to be the most affordable match of the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, you know what? Yeah, PSG is winning the Club World Cup. They're the best team in Europe right now. If they play like it means something, they're going to win it. Because Bayern Munich is choking. Barca's not there. Real Madrid, they ain't going to win with Carlo. Why would they win with Santiago Solari as an interim? Why? Maybe with Xabi Alonso. Who knows? But no, Chelsea's not winning. No, not after Thursday. Did you watch the stuff that went down? I crashed out epically. That review was me crashing out epically. And they won the tie. They lost on the day, but they won the tie. They still advanced, and I still crashed out epically. So, yeah, you think Chelsea's winning? You're out of your mind. It's probably PSG, actually. Yeah, Miami has a better chance than Chelsea. Hell, Leon has a better chance, and they got knocked out of the tournament for now. Who knows? Maybe Pachuca wins with James if Leon gets pushed out completely. Yeah. Speaking of crashing out epically, yeah. But they deserved it. Chelsea will lose to Bayern or PSG. They'll lose to Miami. Who are we kidding? If Enzo Maresca's still there, they're losing to Miami. They're going to lose to Miami. They're going to lose to America. I have no hopes anymore. After they lost to Legia Warsaw, I have no hopes anymore. They might even lose to Djurgården. They keep pulling the stuff they're pulling. They're losing to Fulham tomorrow, I can tell you that right now. Off the bat. They won't win another Prem game this season. Off the bat, I can tell you that right now. They might lose to Djurgården. And if they somehow make the Conference League final, they're still going to lose to Fiorentina or Betis because Fiorentina and Betis actually can score. Then they're going to lose to Club America, LAFC, or Leon. It doesn't matter who's in that CONCACAF spot. They're losing to any of them. They're going to lose to everybody in that group, and they're going – Maresca needs to go, and the sporting directors, but really, either way. Well, Henry has to be healthy for that. Probably, though. Probably. Good for CONCACAF. Horrible for Chelsea. Horrible. Game's about to kick off. Sergei Demyanchuk is the referee tonight. Yeah, that name does sound familiar. Drew Fisher, the VAR referee. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Drew Fisher's the VAR referee. Why don't you just make him the center ref? Oh, God. Oh, God. Chelsea could also lose to Flamengo, Brazil. You're right. And Felipe Luis is a really good manager, it turns out. And the 2021 one was even more of a fluke. Except they didn't have to come back and win on penalties in the final. I'm still happy they won both, but still. Fluke. And we're off. Fluke. Fluke. Official 2025 FIFA Club World Cup has Lyon versus Chelsea when trying to buy the tickets. Here's the thing about that. Technically, CAS has not kicked out or affirmed the kick out of Lyon yet. So technically, they're still in the tournament. They still have a chance to be in the tournament, so you can't just totally throw the baby out with the bathwater. I hope Lyon stays in, but I don't know what's more embarrassing for Chelsea. Losing to James Rodriguez or losing to America? I don't know what's more embarrassing. I don't know what's more embarrassing. Do with that what you will, though. Playing forward. I don't know what's more embarrassing. A single James Rodriguez and somehow Andres Guardado or America. Which one's more embarrassing? Or LAFC with Cherundolo out the door. Oh, speaking of that, Steve Cherundolo is leaving LAFC at the end of the season. Just announced it. I guess he only said at the end of the season because possibly LAFC is going to the Club World Cup. Wouldn't surprise me if he gets fired as soon as they lose that play-in, if there is a play-in. And if there's not a play-in, he'll get fired anyway. Well, I don't know about that. Maybe he still has the whole season if there's no play-in. But if they lose the play-in, though, he might just get fired then. Forget the rest of the season. Here we go. Upset possible. Not like bench and senior. How well would Toronto do in the Scotland League? I want to say third place. I want to say third or fourth place because I still think this Toronto squad's better than half that league. My luck, they'd still finish last. They couldn't even win the League of Ireland at this point. Let's just be real. This squad couldn't even win the League of Ireland at this point, let alone finish top four in Scotland. They should. On paper, this squad is still better than half of the Scottish Prem teams. Of course, it's not better than Celtic or Rangers or Hearts. It's better than the rest, though. But they'd still finish second bottom or something because, of course, they would. So, oh, for family reasons, not for being a fraud. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you could just say family reasons for any reason, you know, but sure. Doesn't seem too pressing if he's still going to be here for 7 months. Yeah, it doesn't seem too pressing if he's still going to be here till November. Am I wrong, though? Yeah, they won last time in the summer. I was live for that game, and I think they've won every time they've played them. But not this time. Yes. Match wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. The finish was horrible. Like, I knew Jay was going to win, but they had him tap out Gunther like 5 seconds after he puts on the sleeper hold. What are we doing? Like, why are we going to have Gunther tap out in 5 seconds? The dude's only been pinned once on the main roster. Yes. Cross in. Oh, he misses the cross. Damn. Berea done get the shot off, and Toronto gets away with one there. He's only lost twice by pinfall. Twice. One to Sami Zayn. One to Ilya Dragunov. I don't know what the hell we're thinking. I watched most of Mania until this match started, so go with that what you will. Yeah, losing 1-0. You know what, though? I saw more fight from AFC Toronto than, well, I'm not going to say anything yet. 5 minutes in, 0-0. But AFC Toronto put up a good fight. Still sucks they lost to Montreal on their opening game. You got to do better than that. Come on. You got to do better than that. You can't be losing to Montreal. Especially your first ever game. Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. Pray for Leicester City tomorrow. They're already down, kid. No praying can help them. Yeah, Marchuk is dangerous. He is a good player. But Diego Luna's also a dangerous player. So there are dangerous players on Real Salt Lake. It's a wonder that their form is so bad after the past couple of years they've had. They've always punched above expectations over the past couple of years. Since about 2021. So it's a wonder they're not anymore. But they still have dangerous players. Marchuk, Luna, Gonçalves, Anelli. They still have a spine. So the question is, why is the form so bad? You know, how are we doing, Alex? Do you think Jade's a good wrestler? She had a good match tonight. What popped me is that Jim Cantori did her intro. No joke. They had Jim Cantori do a pre-taped intro for Jade Cargill. You want to make me a Jade mark? That's all you had to do was just throw Jim Cantori up there saying a storm is coming, time to take cover. I'm surprised I didn't think of that. That was the most awesome thing I've ever seen. I'm a Jade mark now. Keep the intro, please. Keep the Jim Cantori intro. You kind of have to. That's a me thing, but I don't give a shit. Come on. Keep the intro. Keep the intro. Probably a better game to watch, but I got to watch Toronto play, so do with that what you will. I watched most of the show until this game started. So everything up to the El Grande Americano finish I watched. I'll see if I watch the other two matches after this is over. We'll see. And I'll watch all of night 2. So do with that what you will. 8th minute. But, yeah. I mean, this game came on so late I could watch most of the show. So that's not too bad. 4 calls from Marchuk. Madrid 3-1 over 2008 United. Get back there, Cozy. Good job. My prediction for this game is 5-0. I don't think it's going to be that bad. We'll still probably lose, though. I mean, it's either all in, all out for RSL. They've never drawn yet, so we either give them their first draw or we lose. Yeah, I agree with that. I expected, there wasn't much storytelling to it. It was a good match in ring work. Storytelling wasn't there. But I feel like Jade's going to win Money in the Bank this year. Just a hunch. Corbianu! Shot! Goal! Theo Corbianu scores for Toronto FC! His first goal for the club! Theo Corbianu dekes past 2 defenders and slots it home past Girault. 1-0 Toronto. Theo Corbianu. He's getting old because he's carrying this team on his back. Bad giveaway by Hidalgo. Corbianu makes the run. Puts it past both defenders and Cabral. Theo Corbianu with a goal. Goal for Theo Corbianu. Heads up play by Theo. 9 minutes in. Now hold on to it. It's an Easter miracle. It's an Easter miracle. Possible. If they don't do some stupid shit. Thoughts on WWE buying Triple A? It's good. I'm good with it. Triple A is a good promotion in Mexico. A lot of good lucha wrestlers in that promotion. I don't think it performs as well as CMLL, which is probably why WWE bought it, but it has good wrestlers that they could either connect into their programming or bring them up throughout. So I'm happy with it. I'm good with it. There are some people who are crashing out about it, AEW stands in particular, but I'm happy with it. The better you could build up a wrestling group, the better. Probably means TNA is next, but probably. Nasty head collision. Anelli and Davey Flores. Oh, well, yeah, he didn't need to do that. Yeah, they're definitely going to use that for sure. Davey got a yellow card, which, you know what, that's fair. That's fair. He has risen. Is that referring to the TFC standings? Maybe. Let's see them hold on to it before we make that joke. So do that what you will. What was your reaction when Barcelona lost 3-0 to Roma and Anfield? I wasn't surprised Anfield happened. I wanted it to happen, but I wasn't surprised it happened. It was when Barcelona was on their run of doing stupid things. Roma was surprising. I didn't expect Roma to beat Barcelona and come back at Roma. I did not expect that at all. They just out of nowhere did. Then Barcelona had the epitome of chokers. When Anfield happened, I'm like, Liverpool's such a good team. They're going to figure it out. They did. So, do that what you will. They had a Team of Destiny vibe anyway. The Tetra Campeon, way things are going, probably. We're going to win. I hope so. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it wasn't my least either. We're watching on Apple TV, of course. Toluca goal, they made the comeback. It seems like that was always the story. It seems like that was always the plan. They wanted Becky Lynch to team with Lyra. She said no until recently. But it seems like it was always the plan to pull a bait and switch. Unless Becky just kept saying no. I don't like it for Bayley, but it is what it is. Shot wide. Y'all really let them just go. Okay, fine. 14th minute, 0-1. 2-1, goal from Gallardo. Tiffany Stratton won. Let's go. Yes! Charlotte lost. Yes! Yes! I mean, I like Tiffany Stratton, but I'm more happy that Charlotte lost. Charlotte didn't win. Did she bury herself, or did Triple H just make the right decision? I can't believe it. Win the Rumble just to... Lol. I mean, he should have got off the field quicker. I can understand why he got 2 games a little bit much, but I can understand why. He should have got off the field quicker. Don't start shit, won't be no shit. But you got to get off the field quicker. Yeah, the crowd's been horrible. I think the mics are just really, well, one, they're just really horribly placed. Second of all, it kind of sucked. The part I watched kind of sucked. I won't even lie. Good. Turco saves the day again. Triple H made the right decision. We already answered that. Forge at the top. Forge wins the Shield and the Cup. Those are my predictions. Forge does the double. I say the team challenging this year, Pacific. I like what I'm seeing from Pacific. Pacific's going to be challenging Forge this year. Put that in the bank. I like what I'm seeing from Pacific. Well, hey, at least Jey Uso still won in the curtain-jerking match of the show. But he won. Honestly, I would not have been mad if both of them lost. I knew Jey was going over. One of them had to, and I would have preferred it being Jey. But frankly, they only made the Gunther Jey match storyline get hot like 2 weeks to go. So he finally got serious, and then he wasn't really serious tonight. He just, no. But they both should have lost. Oh, Haktua Herrera's going prime Pirlo? I can't believe it. 17th minute. 0-1 Toronto. th minute. Because reasons? I don't know. Like, the funny part is Rey Fenix already wrestled in the Battle Royal. Rey has had knee problems. Not as much recently, but you still can't discount it. At least Rey Fenix was there, and they made him lose. You know what's funny? I found out that Rey Fenix and Penta are actually brothers. I thought they were just trolling. When they called them the Lucha Brothers, I thought they were just trolling. Turns out they're real brothers. Turns out, I looked it up. Penta and Rey Fenix are actually brothers. They actually are. I just thought it was some wrestling kayfabe. No, they're actually brothers. 1738, yeah. Cleared away for a throw-in. I don't know what they were thinking. Yes. Yes, I do. Yeah, they were playing a bottom-tier team. Let them play the hard teams. I don't get it either. Oh, Jesus Barea. Picked in the Super Draft. This is his first MLS start. I can see why he missed earlier in the match. There you go. Doué is better than Lamine Yamal. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, that's crazy. Doué's a good player, but he ain't Lamine Yamal. Yeah. I hated how late it was, and I stay up late. It was on YouTube. I really don't care about the Hall of Fame. It's weird. Like, maybe I'll watch it, maybe I won't. I didn't. Like, I have respect for the wrestlers that make it, but do I really want to hear them talk? Like, for an hour, 30 minutes? Not really. I mean, everybody gets in it unless you do some bad shit. I mean, really. There are a lot of people who deserve it. Some don't. But I mean, hey, if you're a Hall of Famer, great. But I don't really. It's not that I don't have time. It's just that I've never really cared about the show. Like, yeah, it's cool that guys get in the Hall of Fame. A lot of respect for that. Means you're remembered, even though a lot of people get in anyway. But do I really care about them walking out one at a time, giving a speech? No. Like, it's cool to be a Hall of Famer and have the ring, but really, the speech just, no. No, I mean, I get you have to have the ceremony, but it's really for the people there, the wrestlers. It's really for the wrestlers and the people that are there. It's really, of course, Eric has to get you more ratings, but, you know, it is what it is. Goal from Cruz Azul Rotundi, 2-2. Yes, I heard that. And Tony fumbled. Well, that probably makes more sense at this point with the 2-0 manias and stand and deliver. And, oh, yeah. I hate it for the NXT guys because you realize that the NXT guys had a call time of 4 a.m. Las Vegas time. They had to be at the arena for stand and deliver at 4 a.m. Triple H talked for an hour and a half. Man, I hate it for the NXT guys. Oh, Toronto has a better win probability now than they did to start the match. Oh, interesting. Maybe they'll hold on to it. Well, I mean, you missed everything else. I mean, I do like the idea of the iconic moment thing, though. That's pretty cool. Like the iconic moment enshrinement, like they put matches in the Hall of Fame now. That's cool. I think that's a smart idea. And I like the Warrior Award, don't get me wrong, but they could do both. But that would just made it longer. But I do like the iconic moment, like enshrining matches and such. I like that. That's a cool idea. And they picked the right match to start it with. Stone Cold, Bret Hart. Yeah. Awesome match. So that we got our first win? I say yes. I feel good. It's an Easter miracle. I didn't watch the Hall of Fame last night. Well, yeah, he's been doing good. Hello, McFly. I don't know. You shouldn't have told me that. Now I'm going to crash out more about the Canada situation. Losing to Mexico. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that. I think Marco Silva likes rotating, but you know what? Can he start tomorrow against Chelsea? If you're going to beat my teams, you might as well beat the one you deserve to beat single-handedly. Not Canada. You deserve to beat Chelsea single-handedly, Raul. Because Chelsea sucks. Ruin their Champions League hopes, please. They don't deserve it. Hell, they don't even deserve Europa League. Hell, the shit they're going, they may not even play European football next year. But you know what? They deserve that. 23rd minute. Please, Raul. Single-handedly kill Chelsea's Champions League hopes. Because God, they deserve it. Because God, they deserve it. I think he might actually start. Good. I hope he single-handedly just rips Chelsea to shreds. Makes me feel better about Canada. Because honestly, Raul does the same thing for Fulham as he does for Mexico. He's single-handedly the reason why they're good. So, yeah. Go ahead and do that for me. Chelsea doesn't deserve Europe. It sucks they're not going to get it, but they don't deserve the Champions League. They don't deserve Europe. Not after Thursday. Shot. Good clearance. It's out for a goal kick. Yeah, and somehow Man United are going to be in the Champions League next year, Chelsea or not. I told you, though. I've been saying Manchester United get to Europe no matter what. The only chance they have is Europa League. Well, they're in the semifinal. I told you they're going to win. And I won't say I hate United, but I'm not a United fan, and even I know. And y'all are like, oh, Athletic Bilbao's going to beat them. They're going to lose to Lyon. No. Hell. And Tottenham's Tottenham, and Bodo Glimt's Bodo Glimt. So if they go to the final, it's going to be taking epic bottle job for them to screw it up. Wouldn't it be funny if like the 14th and 15th place teams in the Prem go to the frickin' Europa League final against each other? Winner goes to Champions League. Loser sacks their manager. And Chelsea still misses Europe because they're not going to win a Prem game for the rest of the year. And even if they beat Djurgården, they're still losing to Fiorentina or Betis. Man, how horrible is that going to look? But that's what they deserve. Main event time. Great save, Johnson. No. Because honestly, they'll beat either Mexican team the way they're playing. They'll certainly beat Tigres. I don't need that. No. I know Toronto sucks right now, but I still want them to be the first Canadian team to win CCL. It may take 30 years, but I'm down in Vancouver like I did Seattle and everybody before them. I'm petty. It's just 3 teams instead of two teams instead of what was it? 28 still when Seattle did it? 27. It's just 2 teams instead of 27. And frankly, Forge, they get the Silver Star. I'm okay with Forge doing it. So it's more like 2 plus 7 is 9 instead of 27. I'm still petty. 26th minute. I'm honestly kind of afraid Miami might screw it up. I honestly am. We'll find out next week. And the week after. I might have to make that a double, the Toronto-Montreal stream. I might have to make that a double. We'll see. But, yeah, Can Champ starts 2 weeks from now. Well, 1 week from Wednesday, about 2.5 weeks now. Good play, or, well, less than 2 weeks, I guess. It'll be 1 week on Wednesday, so about a week and a half. That should be, foul, free kick for Toronto. You really think Paul's going to stab Punk in the back? You're one of those. Okay. I don't see why you would do that. Like, Punk and Rollins, or Punk and Heyman, I don't know. It may happen. I don't like the thought process, though. I don't like Seth Rollins getting Heyman in his corner at the end of the match. I don't like it. He doesn't need a manager. Say, well, Punk doesn't need him. Yeah, but it's different. Honestly, heel Roman didn't need Heyman after a while either, but took a while. He had to get his feet under him, but after a while, like Punk, they're like legit friends. Like Punk wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Paul. legitimately. Like, Paul found a way to keep Punk safe in his early years in WWE and OVW. Like, they're really friends. Like, what? Like, that's different. I know CM Punk doesn't need a manager, but it's different, though, with him and Paul. It's different. I'm calm. I'm just hoping they hold on. 29th minute. That just sounds like a heel turn for the sake of a heel turn. But then again, that's, well, I mean, they did that with John Cena. And then every other thing Cena does, unless he's on TV, he just looks like a face. Or WWE TV. Davey Flores, that's no foul. Kick it away, good. Like, it's kind of funny because John Cena did the interview with Daniel Cormier on ESPN, went full face. He did not seem like a heel. He was out at the DJ stand at WrestleMania's party or whatever, WrestleMania Club WrestleMania or whatever, and he was totally a face. Like, I'm like, John, for a guy who said if he turned heel 13 years ago, you would have went full bore. You're still doing Make-A-Wishes. You're still acting like a face on any other interview, and you're acting like a face outside of the WWE TV. What are we doing, John? I mean, you're not wrong with your promos. I'm still rooting for you, but John, come on. For a guy who said, oh, I was going to go full bore into it with Fear the Name and all that in 2012. Dude, really? Like, I know it's sort of like you get nothing, but come on. 1-0. Avalanche gets 1 as well. Yeah, do it for Fatu. Yeah, bring back Armando Alejandro Estrada for Fatu. Yeah, do it. Yeah, do it. I wonder what he's doing right now. No. 30th minute. What Southpaw regional wrestling gimmick is that? You good? '31st minute. What in the Southpaw regional wrestling? Good goal. Good. Honestly, same. As I was looking forward to the triple threat, but guess what? Toronto's playing. If I don't know if I'm going to watch it after it's over, was I really looking forward to it, though? Exactly. Free kick for Toronto, 31st minute, 0-1. Toronto still has the lead. I know, Pacharo. I saw it when it happened. What do you think Tony Khan is feeling about this? Nothing. We'll find out when he crashes out. We'll find out. Minnesota killing the Lakers. Send a video. Go to the studio. Fly to Pluto. Lakers in 5. St. Louis, Vancouver still tied 71st minute. How'd Austin beat LA Galaxy? LA Galaxy sucks this year. But yeah, send a video. Go to the studio. Fly to Pluto. Lakers in 5. Saved by Sean Johnson. Nobody got that. Come on, that was good. 33rd minute. 0-1. Toronto still has the lead. Don't blow this. Just don't blow this. .34th minute. Nil 1. TFC still. I mean, they've been playing pretty solidly. Defensively, solid. Offensively, good play by Corbianu. It's about what you want. It's all coming together. No free kick. Okay. Good play. Corbianu. It is getting a bit Demolition Derby-ish, though. I won't lie. Corbianu. Hidalgo gets spun down. Free kick for RSL. Playing forward. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Barea has 13 touches. Bernadeschi has 5. Oh, no. Oh, no. Shot. That goes wide. A cross shot. Whatever you want to call it. That goes wide. Goal kick. 10 minutes to go. Left in the half plus stoppage time. Thank you. McKinnon, assist. Lehkonen, goal. Love how Punk was wearing a St. John Sea Dogs baseball cap earlier tonight. Punk knows hockey. Like, Punk's a hockey guy, point blank. But speaking of St. John's, remember the St. John's Maple Leafs before they became the Marlies? No? St. John's Ice Caps. Luna, oh, free kick. Yellow card. Yeah, he kind of had to do that. Punk's a hockey guy. 36th minute. They were still the St. John's Maple Leafs for the first couple of years I was a Leafs fan. It was still a thing. It was still a thing. Before the Marlies came back. Federico Bernadeschi, yellow card, free kick for RSL. And then the Leafs went back for the Growlers, and then, well, that didn't end well either. Free kick for RSL. Gonçalves to take. Don't do nothing stupid. Referee talking. Colorado took the lead. Punk. I hope he does. Shot blocked off the wall. Blocked again. But Punk winning's like Cena winning. You know, like, I mean, yeah, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, of course, but I was always a big Punk fan. Like, I was always a big CM Punk fan. I need Punk to beat Rollins and Reigns, just like I need John Cena to win tomorrow. Like, I need both main events to go my way, especially Cena, but I need Punk to win. I need Punk to win. You know, if Cena wins and Punk doesn't, I'll be happy with a weekend. If Punk wins and Cena doesn't, yeah, I'll hate it a little bit. If either of them don't, that's horrible. That's a horrible weekend. Shot, that's out for goal kick, yes. Great tribute entrance for Punk. Did they have Living Color play for him? I thought that was rumored. Did that happen? "39th minute." Like, it's crazy, you know? Like, this ain't Punk's last Mania, but for him to main event WrestleMania the same year it's John Cena's last is just some watershed moment for me. You know? Oso chips it over. Etienne has room. Shot. Be a free kick. Goal kick. 39th minute. Like, John Cena, CM Punk, growing up, those are my two biggest favorites. They still are. Like, it's still Punk and Cena for me. You know, it is. It is. And for Punk to main event, he's still got some Manias left to go. And Punk's still going to be there. And after this year, and I'm going to be happy about that. And they'll be happy to see Punk. But Cena and Punk, main event in both nights of Mania, on Cena's last Mania is just, if they both won, that's true poetry. But it's kind of a watershed moment, and it's kind of a I'm getting old moment. It's one of those where it's like, oh, I'm getting old. Like, I'm getting old seeing CM Punk and John Cena main event Mania on Cena's last Mania, which it's awesome Cena's main eventing. Who would have thought that was going to happen? But I didn't know if they pull that trigger to have Cena main event his last Mania, but they did. Turn him heel, but I don't care about that. It's something, you know? It's definitely a I'm getting old moment. You know, it's definitely a moment of, oh, I'm getting old. John's about to leave, and Punk has gray hair, and Punk kind of gives off that Unk vibe, but he's still CM Punk, weirdly. And Cena's got a giant-ass bald spot on the back of his head. I'm surprised he sort of cut it to make it look like a $5 busted fade. Cross in, wide. Like, you could tell John cut his hair last night. You could tell he did a little bit of a fade. It's not the same military close-up fade that he used to do, but he kind of did it. You could tell. But he still got the giant-ass bald spot. But that was happening 10 years ago. The starts of it, at least. John's what, 49? So it is Living Color. Living Color's in town. Good. I just hope at some point Punk comes out to This Fire Burns, because you know what? I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. And this is probably a hot take. I love Cult of Personality. I love Living Color. But This Fire Burns is a better theme song. I like This Fire Burns just a little bit better than Cult of Personality. Yeah. Like, Cult of Personality is an amazing song, and it fits Punk to an extent. But This Fire Burns also fits him. But This Fire Burns is just, that's an amazing song. It's also a really good entrance theme, but I honestly have This Fire Burns over Cult of Personality. So do with that what you will. I told you Punk was always one of my favorites. "43rd minute, 0-1. Toronto still has the lead, but they are it's getting a little bit shaky. They've had their moments too, but it's also kind of getting a little bit shaky. This is getting a bit, I said this one could get a bit crazy. I might be right. I might be right. I might be right. 43rd minute. Throw in for RSL. Yeah. WrestleMania spoilers. Bayley is not injured. Sympathy among the talents backstage. Yeah, Bayley got screwed. I feel like maybe Cody, what could happen, and I'm not saying this is locked on, and I don't even have an idea, but I wouldn't be surprised if Cody beats Cena clean-ish, and then Rock comes out, restarts the match, and says, nah, or it's 2 out of 3 falls or something. And then Cena gets one of the falls by Cody getting battered with a damn weight belt. And then Cena wins the other fall somewhat normally. Something like that. But I feel like the match could get restarted by The Rock. I feel like that's not an outside possibility tomorrow, where Rock restarts the match. Probably. Noah Buck is going to San Jose too. What? What? Bruce Arena's bringing the band back together. Well, of course he is. He has no love for New England anymore. And all those guys still wanted him. So you know what? You might as well. DeJuan Jones by proxy and Noah Buck through New England to San Jose. I love Bruce Arena's redemption tour. He's doing really well with San Jose, and really, they must have shit canned him for nothing, because he got back into the league, and he's basically telling New England to take one up the where the sun don't shine for a cash trade. 5 minutes of stop shop. You know what? Fair play, Bruce. Fair play. Fair play, Bruce. He didn't need him. I don't know what being a Raiders fan has to do with John Cena winning the championship, but hell, Tom Brady might be at WrestleMania tomorrow night. He ain't no damn Raider. He might own him. He ain't no damn Raider. Hell, the only thing the Raiders have for him is somehow he owns the team who started his career. As in, the team who made sure he started for the rest of his life. Who made sure that he somehow had a Team of Destiny run to a Super Bowl and made sure he started for the rest of his life. I can understand why he owns the Raiders. He owes them. Heavy. Tom Brady owns the Raiders heavy. I can understand it because they made him, ironically enough. Who's to say that Tom Brady would be Tom Brady without the tuck rule game and that Super Bowl run? Who's to say? Who's to say they don't go back to Drew if they don't go to win the Super Bowl? Who's to say? The Raiders made him. I can see why he owns them, because they made him, ironically enough. .46-minute free kick for Toronto. 0-1 for TFC. Yeah, I can't believe it either. I can't. Cleared away. 57th minute. Paul Heyman is like a girlfriend in a third wheel relationship. Well, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole. Good. 47th minute. I'm not. Who do you think wins the UCL since Real Madrid's out? PSG. PSG wins the UCL. I'm calling it now. And Mbappe looks even more like an idiot than he did after he got beat by Arsenal. PSG is the best team in Europe right now. PSG's winning the Champions League. I'm not saying I want it. I'm saying it's happening. There's a difference. PSG wins the Champions League. Man United wins the Europa League, and whoever wins over Betis and Fiorentina beat Chelsea in the Conference League final. I hope I'm wrong about the last one. I could care less about the Europa League. I'm still doing the final, but I could care less about being wrong or right there. And frankly, I don't want Barca to win. So if it looks like it's going to be Barca PSG, I'll take PSG. I'll take PSG. If it's Inter PSG, they're not winning, but it's like the City situation. I'd rather Inter win. They're not, but I'll be rooting for them. But they're not. Just like Man City, they're not. They're not. I'll be wearing an Italy jersey. They're not going to win. Do that what you will. 48th minute. RSL playing forward. Is this, by the way, is this Dr. Pepper, Pepsi? Is this Pepsi? Yeah, I think this is Pepsi. I think so. Dad Red Kool-Aid. I think that is Pepsi, isn't it? 49th minute. I mean, I do like red Kool-Aid. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 30 seconds to go. Head the ball away. Clear the thing. What are we doing? Goal kick for TFC with 20 seconds to go before the half. Just clear the ball. They did. '50th minute. Blow the whistle. Is it still 1-0? Yes. I can't believe it is, but it is. And it's cleared away, and it's halftime. 1-0. 0-1 at the half. 0-1 medio tiempo. Toronto has the lead. Corbianu with a smart play. Dispossesses defender, gets past two, and pops the ball in. That's the goal. 45 minutes. Can Toronto hold on? Maybe add another. Who knows? 45 minutes away from their first win of the season if things go their way. They're actually, they're playing solidly. There is some moments that don't look too pretty, but they deal with it. They've had their moments on the other end since the goal as well, but I'd say Toronto's slightly the better team because they have the lead and they've been defending solidly. So with that being said, we'll take a short break in the half, talk about the stats, get this one going, sit tight. 1-0 Toronto, 0-1 Toronto, 0-1 medio tiempo. We'll take a short break, sit tight, be back. We're back for the stats at the half. We're back for the stats at the half. 66% possession to 34% possession. 9 shots to 1. 2 shots on goal to 1. Oh, yeah, that's Real Salt Lake. 263 accurate passes, 88% to 112, 71%. 8 fouls to 5. 4 corners to 0. 9 shots to 1. 5 shots off the goal to 0. 2 shots on goal to 1. 299 pass to 157. 88% pass accuracy to 71% pass accuracy. 13 throws to 5. 1 offside is 2. 0 yellow cards, 2. 0 red cards, 0. 0-1. Toronto FC has the lead. I'd say, you know what, so far, they've been a solid team tonight. They've been solid. They've put the ball forward. They got the goal off a smart play by Corbianu. They're defending well. They're pairing away shots. They're putting it all together, I think. Yes, RSL's chasing the game. Yes, they have more possession, but one, they're at home. Second of all, they're down. So do with that what you will. I don't think that really tells you what this game is. I think it tells you that Toronto is doing their job after getting the lead. They haven't allowed anything, and I think they've had their moments since their first goal. They could have had something to make it 2. But other than that, I think Toronto looks solid. I don't think RSL, even though the possession arrows further to them, shots, they've got shots, but they get cleared. They get saved. They've had moments that gets cleared, gets saved. I like what I'm seeing from Toronto. They're all putting it together. They're putting it all together. After their past 3 draws against teams like Minnesota, Miami, and Vancouver, they're putting it together. And I think that's a good thing. They're putting it together. We probably won't finish first in the East, but make the playoffs. If they keep playing like this and keep growing, they might. But there is still a chance, yes. I don't think they're dead to rights yet. But you got to put on more performances like this. Got to keep growing. But I don't think they're dead to rights. I agree. Just play Coelho and Flores. Like, I know Oso's the captain, and Coelho's basically eating bench because they have to play the captain. But at least Oso's playing more defensively. But you know what? If it was me, I'd play Coelho and just say, sorry, Oso, you're not cut out for it anymore. Like, you got the captain's armband way too late in your career. Do you deserve to wear it for what you've done? Yes, you have. You have worn it. But do you deserve to be playing as much as you are because of that armband? No. It's time to go full John Terry in his final season. Pass that thing off. You still have a place on this team, but not a starter. Nope. No, you don't. At least if everybody's healthy. I watched most of WrestleMania, but I probably should have, but I didn't for the last 2 matches. I'll watch the last 2 if I want to after this game's over. We'll see. It's only 2 matches. I watched the rest of the show, though, up to the El Grande Americano Rey Fenix match. Because they thought the people would want to see Charlotte back because, absence makes the heart grow fonder. No. People wanted to see Charlotte back. No. They slightly popped, and then she won the Rumble. I think they thought that people would be happy with her being back. No. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. Yeah, just be funny, because without their Galacticos, that's how they actually won it. Be funny. Fast life, eh? Goal offside from Paulinho. Well, there you go. Speaking of, Montreal-Orlando was a draw. If Toronto holds on to the win, even if they draw, they'll still be a point ahead. they'll be 2 points ahead of Montreal, but they are ahead of Montreal with a win. And they're 4 points down from 11th, 5 points down from 10th, 6 points down from 9th. So they're not dead to rights yet. It'd be funny if he did. Yeah, Dragon Lee got put to the sidelines again. Similar situation. Well, Atlas Chivas, I understand. Tigres and Pumas? Okay. Oh, because Chivas has to... Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's to decide who makes the Liga. I talked to a friend of mine and said Tiffy will win tonight because they realize the crowd doesn't like Charlotte like that. I low-key wanted Charlotte to win just for the outrage. Really? Like, okay. Like, I'm glad that Triple H made the right decision. I thought they'd still push forward with Charlotte, just like they did at the Rumble. No, they made the right decision, but I think it's because Charlotte went off script. I think it's because... I honestly think it's because of Chicago. Like, what happened in Chicago. That's why. It's not because of how the crowd reacts to her. It's because of how Chicago went down. Like, that was such a bad look, and she got more heat out of it than Tiffy did. Which, honestly, that's right, because she already went off script once to bury Tiffy. And then Tiffy punched back, because you should, in that situation, the next chance you get. And Charlotte kind of went a bit too far. So, you know, I'm surprised Triple H made the right decision. Yeah, I know. Decides who makes Liga. Repechaje. Pumas wins. Chivas is screwed. Yep, exactly. That's what they were talking about on Football and Medi, because I was like, wait, hold on. I knew it. I just slipped my mind for a second. Fair enough. No. I'm also not ready to hear John Cena sucks or John Cena sucks. Ugh. I don't want to hear that either, but it's still better than Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes. Let's go Cena. Let's go Cena. I'm not ready to hear that stupid Cody Rhodes chant. I'm not. I hate that the UK started that dumb chant for multiple wrestlers, but mostly Cody. It's a horrible chant. It's a horrible chant. With that being said, second half's about to start soon. Oh, Lord. Let's hope TFC holds on. 2 minutes to the start of the second half. But depending on results, if TFC wins tonight, they could climb the table much more if they win next week. Which next week, Toronto is playing, I think it's NYCFC, yeah? They are playing next NYCFC, who looks like absolute trash this year so far. They've only scored 11. They've allowed 13. We've allowed 13, scored 8. New York City FC aren't that good this year. They're not really creative. I like our chances if we win this match. I like Toronto's chances at home next week if they win this match. I also like Toronto's chances against Montreal on Wednesday the 30th in the Can Champ because Montreal sucks. You think we suck, Montreal? At least we got off the mat. They haven't. Toronto got off the mat. Montreal hasn't. There's a difference. Let's be real. Montreal is still worse than Toronto. Well, we are getting some separation, and we're playing them in Toronto. So, you know what? I like our chances there as well. They haven't got off the mat. It is a one-game tie, but you know what? I like our chances there as well. So the question is, I think Toronto could win their next 2 matches if they win tonight. And then New England, they're not pretty either. DC, Well, we do better against them at home than on the road. So we might have a good couple of weeks coming up for TFC. Cincinnati at home, May 14th. Okay, that won't go well. Saturday, May 17th in Montreal. That might go fine. Nashville, well, that might go, we don't know. We're at home, though. Philly, that might not go that well. Charlotte, that might not go that well. But we have a good couple of weeks. TFC has to capitalize on the next couple of weeks. They do. Tonight and the next couple of weeks, they got to capitalize on to like the middle of May. If they don't capitalize up to the middle of May, we might have problems. If they do, we might be fine. I didn't say that, but they barely missed the playoffs. They were better last year so far. We're off in the second half. But I think they're figuring things out. But I didn't say we were better. I just said Montreal sucks this year. We didn't even play Montreal last year in the Can Champ. I'm talking about this year. We're still better than Montreal. Look at the points. They're legitimately trash. Things haven't went our way. I'll give you that. I don't think we're totally trash, Toronto. I think they're figuring things out. They had one really bad game and things just didn't go their way for a while. Montreal actually sucks. There's a difference. You say we can't score. They're even worse at scoring. They have 4 goals less than us. They've allowed the same amount of goals, but Montreal has scored 4 less than Toronto. We can't score. They sure can't score. There's a difference. If we can't score, they sure can't. So maybe it's the movable force versus the immovable object. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, I would agree with that. Well, that's fitting because they love dinosaurs. That's fitting because they love dinosaurs who love to just do nothing in football after a certain amount of time. So, that'd be fitting. That'd be fitting. Bacala coach in Kansas City would be fitting. He fits their vibe. Didn't say they learned their lesson. 47th minute, 0-1 Toronto. I don't think they learned their lesson. Bob Bradley's like Mike Babcock, but of football, except he may not be he's definitely as washed. Dean Ambrose is in the crowd. He's there. You're kidding. Dean Ambrose is at WrestleMania, and they somehow put the camera on him. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Honestly, that's out for Kevin Long. Honestly, I was always a Dean fan the most when it came to the Shield. Like, I like Dean more than Roman and Seth. Like, when the Shield was around, and honestly, after they broke up, it was always Dean for me. It was always Mox. I am kind of disappointed how AEW's went for him, though. I really am. It is kind of sad. He's kind of pulled a Sasha Banks. Like, Dean Ambrose and Sasha Banks, if AEW has not been kind to them, it's out for a corner. It's not been kind to them. I think Sasha's more of a self-mark, though, which is why it's went bad for her. It just hasn't gone well for Dean. Sasha's acting like a self-mark. So, 49th minute. Header wide. Goal kick for TFC. 49th minute. Holy. Tiffany Stratton got busted open. Dear God. You could tell that something happened. Insigne flips it on. Derek Etienne Jr. making the run. And that's not a free kick. Huh. All right. Do you ever see Dean Ambrose coming to WWE? I think at some point he will. Post April Fools. Agreed. I would want to see Dean Ambrose come back. I think he will. At some point. Not tonight, of course, but at some point. Yeah, I was like, it may be an accidental camera shot. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Dean was there to cheer on his boys, because they're still friends, Roman and Seth and Dean. They're still friends. But them accidentally put the camera on him, I'd have a hard time believing that. But I hope Dean comes back at some point as Dean Ambrose. Don't change his name. Don't pull a Sean Spears, you know? Like, I don't think you could really gaslight people into forgetting Ty Dillinger, or my bad. Like, you know how they changed Sean Spears' name? Goal? For who? For RSL. Oh, dear God. Shot blocked away. Please tell me he's trolling. Katranis corner, 51st minute, please. Everything I see still says 1-0. Short corner from Katranis. No. Shot blocked. Shot over the bar. Well, I guess he's wrong, because I wouldn't be that far behind. 52nd minute. But I could see them calling a bullshit penalty after that, so. Playing forward. Insigne pressing. He was joking. With that being said, he was trolling. With that being said, 52nd minute. We should probably concede another corner. They are bad at corners. Paul Heyman got a chair. You mean he's going to hit somebody with it? Oh, no. Oh, no. He's going to hit Punk, isn't he? Playing forward, 43rd minute. Or 53rd minute. Headed away. Out for a throw. Yes. 53 minutes. Ugh. Probably would do better at that than being a goal scorer for Liverpool. I don't know exactly what he would do, though. Damian Priest body double. That's definitely a shot at Punk. That's definitely a shot at Punk. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I know you're talking about Punk. Dude thinks he's good. Dude's still a freaking purple belt. It's been 12 years. It's been 10 years. He's still a purple belt. I know you're talking about Punk. He's still a purple belt. Lol. God love him, but Jesus, Punk, do better. '54th minute. Betrayed. Of course. CM Punk got betrayed. I'm not surprised. I mean, it's localized. We're still at the point where it's localized. I hope, well, no, San Jose's probably going to win this year. Probably. Good. Clear it, clear it! Free kick for Toronto. I was like, he ran in, scare me to hell. He ran in, scare me to hell. Yeah, but yeah, Roman does a good guillotine. Yeah, he does. At least I think so. Yeah, because it's been 10 years. Double betrayal. Yes, Alex. 55th minute. Let's see. Did he betray Punk for Roman, then Roman for Seth, or was it? Well, we're gonna find out right now who we kidding. Playing forward, 55th minute. Who's the player from Toronto that stressed you the most? Every single one of them. Every single one of them. Like, that's an easy question. Everyone. So wait, is I'm confused. I'm confused, so is it crazy for me to think Seth and Heyman might help and Rock might help John tomorrow? Great pay-per-view main event for night one. Yeah, Dominguez is coming on for Insignia. Tyrese Spicer is coming on for... This is interesting. Etienne or Berna? Who's it going to be? Work it faster. For Corbiano? Spicer for Corbiano. That I didn't expect. Sadly, I mean, the show got better as it went, but probably yeah. Fatu versus LA Knight was pretty good, though. And you also get to see me crash out. That's probably worth more than 10 grand. I don't know. Either way, 58th minute, 0-1. I don't care. I just want John to win. I don't care if I'm right or wrong. I just want John to win. I don't care what it takes. Now, if my Nana was still here and she was watching, she would have been pissed at Cena turning than if he won for bullshit reasons. I can just imagine it right now. Just imagine it right now. Yes. Throw in 59th minute. Okay, I know you called me Andrich before, but Megan Fox. I don't know whether I should be insulted or happy. I don't know whether I should be insulted or... like, being compared to Megan Fox, I don't know if I should be insulted or happy. Plays through, cleared away. That's out for Corner for TFC. Yeah, I don't know if I should be insulted or happy. Well then. Corner. RSL's conceded 6 headers this season, most in MLS. Let's see what happens. Yeah, but Vancouver's already been good in Mexico. Cross in. Out for a goal kick. Nobody there. Seth beat Punk because he turned on both guys. Well, there you go. 60th minute. And there's a fight going on. Brawl, brawl, brawl. It is the Stanley Cup playoffs after all. Brawl, brawl. Petretta's down. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Good idea. Good idea. 61st minute. Still 0-1 Toronto. Toronto still leads. Red card. Cabral? Cabral gets a red card. Red card. Red card for Rafael Cabral. Rafael Cabral gets a red card. I'm not dyeing my hair pink. Maybe red, but I ain't dyeing it pink. Wait, does that mean Petretta, Luna? Six out of 10, WrestleMania night 1, lol. Correct 75% of the time. I hope you're wrong this 25. Well, I mean, Luna was pulling him down, and then Rafael Cabral gets a red card. Huh? Luna! Diego Luna got a red card. My bad. Diego Luna got a red card. So, no, it's not Cabral. It's Diego Luna. Salt Lake's down to 10. He kicked out. He kicked out of Petretta. He kicked out of Petretta. That's why. Diego Luna with a red card. 61st minute. It looks like they're going to check it. Yeah, his mustache doesn't help him. They're going to VAR. Like, I don't know. I think he should get the red. I think he should get the red. I don't think Petretta did anything wrong per se. I mean, he stomped on him. Shit. That's not good. I mean, he stomped on him. Like, what are we? He stomped on him. Like, I mean, you should check it. He didn't see shit, but he stomped on him. Like, I don't see why he should not get the red card. I think that's a red. Unless Petretta gets something, which... I don't know. Some people are saying he shouldn't. If they're still looking at it, I don't know. I think that should still be a red. I think that should still be a red. I mean, he stomped on him. He stomped on him. He stomped on him. I think that's a red. Let's see. Red card's confirmed. He's off. He's off. Sporting Kansas City 3-0 versus San Jose. Wait, what? Holy shit! No way! Holy shit! Wow. But Diego Luna's off. He does get the red card. TFC is up a man for the last 25 minutes of the game. We can't screw this up now, can we? Famous last words, right? Yeah, I thought so. Tigres versus Pumas started. Diego Luna is off. Just don't screw this up. Don't screw this up. Don't screw this up. Don't screw this up. Piol is on for Marchuk. Well, yeah, that killed two birds with one stone. Yeah, I'm strong. Playing forward. 66th minute. React to Atlas versus Chivas. I got to review this game, so no. It's not on yet, really. Somehow it's not on yet. I want you to stream for longer. I got to review this game. I was going to wake up somewhat early on WrestleMania Day as well, so I got to get this game over with. So 67th minute. 2-0 for Portland. Good. 67th minute. Just get another goal, TFC. Pop this thing away, boys. Pop this thing away. Get this thing over with. Plays forward. You're up a man. Free kick for Toronto. 67th minute. Do that what you will. Still 1-0 Toronto, and they're up a man. Yeah, he did. Anelli gets a yellow. RSL's falling off the rails. I'll take it. Plays forward. Plays back Spicer. 68th minute. Just get this game. Just get it over with. Get it over with. Plays forward. '68th minute. TFC up a man. Let's see what they get. They're up 1-0. Can they push it and find another goal? You would hope so. 68th minute. Davy Flores plays it back to Rawstead. Davy. And Etienne Jr., he's offside. That goes out for a goal kick. 2-2 Toluca Cruz Azul. Okay. Okay. 69th minute. We'll see. We'll see. I think I got an idea. Header. Playing forward. Shot blocked away. I think I got an idea. I think I got an idea. I think think I got an idea to shout you out. I got an idea. Playing forward. Header, save, punched away. Sean, could have caught that. 70th minute, out for a throw. 20 minutes to go, plus stoppage time. TFC still leads 0-1. They're up a man, so cleared away. Oh no, oh no. Whoa, save! Sean! Big save from Sean Johnson. Yeah, they're going to do something stupid. Yeah, Toronto's going to do something stupid. They're going to do something stupid. Oh, they're going to do something stupid. Etienne Jr.'s down, 71st minute. Just hold on, boys. Hold on. Etienne Jr. walking off. 72nd minute. Ulla Brynhildsen coming on for Etienne Jr. Come on, Ulla. Come on. Come on, Ulla Brynhildsen. Come on, get your first goal. They're down a man. Come on, Ulla. Come on. Come on. Brynhildsen is on. Please tell me that's like tape for his shin pads on his ankles. Throw in. I hope that's what that is. You cut the holes in your socks when they're off your legs, not on them. Don't go full Kurt Schilling. '73rd minute. Honestly, TFC better was equal. TFC was better 11v11. This is bad. Come on, Ulla. Let's go, Ulla. Ulla Brynhildsen on the ball. Brynhildsen plays it back. Good. That's out for a throw-in for RSL. 73rd minute. Sean Johnson gets a yellow card. For what exactly? For what? Yes, Alex. For what? 74th minute. Are you hearing these clowns? Yeah, but I'm more focused on this game. Crazy, I know, but I'm more focused on this game. 74th minute. Come on, guys. Come on. Just hold on at the very least. Preferably get a second because you're up a man, but hold on. Just hold on. Get one more. Dominguez. Just pass the ball. Davy Flores. 74th minute. Saying America's not Televisa FC. Oh, they're wrong. They're wrong. When's the last time Chivas touched a trophy? Was it the 2018 Champions League? They haven't touched a trophy since, yeah? Why'd you have to do that? Free kick for RSL. Now I'm got PTSD. Now I've got a PTSD attack. Thank you. You shouldn't have done that. No, they haven't won a trophy since that CCL. No, now I got a PTSD attack. Why'd you do that to me? '75th minute. 15 minutes plus stoppage time. Gozo is on for Ojeda. Or Junkwa's on for Ojeda. Gozo is on for Hidalgo. All right. 75 minutes. 15 more minutes plus stoppage time. Did you like the ending of the CCL in 2018? Hell no. The Punk Rollins Roman match, I mean, that's kind of what we expected. So do that what you will. Chivas USA still exists, and we signed Marky Delgado. We signed him from Chivas USA. Then he went back to Chivas USA when they're wearing black and gold with a stop in LA. Spent most of his time in Toronto. Then he went to LA Galaxy. Then he went back to Chivas USA. He's just wearing black and gold this time instead of red and white stripes. It is what most people expected. Not me, but most people expected it. So there you go. 76th minute, 0-1. Just hold on or score another goal. Let's not do anything stupid. They will. And that's out for a throw. Cozy! 76th minute. Play it Bernadeschi, and he played it right to Cozy Thompson where he got bodied. Anelli, top of the box. Diogo over the bar. 77th minute. Atlas versus Chivas starts. Yeah, it was 10-15. So there you go. 77th minute. What are we doing? He should have caught that, but that was before. 77th minute. Brought down Brynhildsen. What was he doing? Okay, here we go. Davey picks it. Free kick for RSL. What are we doing, man? Toronto's legit played worse since the red card happened. They have. They have. Point blank period. They've played worse since the red card. Oh, God. They're going to allow one, aren't they? Like, late. They're going to allow one in Tobias time, aren't they? Oh, God. Free kick. 78th minute. Dear God. This is getting too tight. Header down. It's going to be smashed, blocked away. 78th minute. Typical Toronto. You're not wrong. Timbers lead 2-1 at half. Good. You're not wrong. Do a mild rant. If they blow it, yeah. If they draw up a man, maybe. For sure, I'll do a mild rant. If they lose down a man, I don't know if I'm crashing out, but I'm definitely ranting. Be more than mild. It'd be like, I don't know how to put it. Extra. It's not spicy, but it's going to be, it'll have a kick. It'll have a kick to it. 79th minute, free kick for RSL. Of course. 79th minute. 11 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Cross in. Header. Brynhildsen. Why are you trying to scorpion it? What are we doing? Goal kick. 80th minute. 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time. What are we doing? 0-1. Toronto. We still have the lead. What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, kick the ball out. Punt that thing. Smash that. Don't try to scorpion it. It's not time for cool points. It's time to win. It's time to get real points, not cool points. Hey, if cool points mattered, we might be higher on the table. Well, I don't know about that, but cool points are not what matters. Real points are what matters. And 1 point isn't enough. 1 point per game isn't enough. Which, ironically enough, I'll know. If we win next week and we win tonight, we'll be at a point per game through the first 10. Yeah, but that's not enough. Maybe for 10th place, but you don't want to rely on that. Vera. So just clear the ball. Clear the ball. Stop running. It's out for a throw for RSL. What are we doing? 81st minute. Oh, Lord. You don't want to win, do you? You don't want to win, do you? Yeah, I'm not surprised. We are up a man. And that's over the bar. Still 0-1. Getting to the 82nd minute. We're under 10 minutes of regular time, but there's going to be a good bit of stoppage time. Probably about 15 minutes left of the actual game with the stoppage. 90 minutes ain't the end. It's just the light at the end of the tunnel. Ula doesn't pick up the ball. Dominguez loses it. Free kick for RSL. Manelli to take. He takes it short. 82nd minute. How are we letting them chase the game more? Down a man. Like, we're up a man and they're chasing the game more and they were equal. Like, what are we doing? Sean, catch the thing. Good. Like, what are we doing? 82nd minute. That catch the thing definitely echoed for some reason. That's not good. 83rd minute. I'm starting to echo a little bit. That's not good. Man-made, too. See what you're doing? You know you're about to hit a crash out when that happens. It's out for a throw for Toronto, I would hope. 83rd minute. So we parked the bus. We're up a man. Well, we have the lead. I mean, if we were down, I'm sure we'd be going for it. It doesn't matter. You're up a man. Acting like it ain't smart to just go for it anyway. Even if we win, I still have a problem with how they tried to play this thing. That's just... '83rd minute. That's out. Pick it. Oh, Lord. Even I'm sloppy. That was bad. Even I'm sloppy. That was bad. Much rather go for the jugular. This team doesn't know what that means. 84th minute. They're so scared of blowing the game, they might just blow the game. They're so scared of blowing the game, they're going to blow the game. I agree with that, yes. I agree with that. Free kick for RSL. Stop being stupid. 84th minute. But you're right. I was talking about them, but you're right. You're right. That is true. 3 Kansas City, 2 San Jose. What the hell's going on out there? 85th minute. Cozy got a yellow. That means there's probably 10 minutes left in this game. Get the ball. Header. Bernadeschi with a clearance. See, that's how you clear a ball. Throw in. 85th minute. See, that's how you clear a ball. I'm a little bit... Oh, Lord. 85th minute. We were playing better equal than up a man. For sure. 85th minute. Corner for Chivas. Well, good for them. 85 minutes. Probably under the last 10 minutes of the whole thing. Substitution when they get another stoppage. Goes up to the touchline. The far touchline. Crossed by Glad. That's out for a corner. No, goal kick. Huh? All right, then. Sure. Substitution. '86th minute. Coelho is coming on. Alonso Coelho is coming on. Oso's coming off for Longstaff. Matty Longstaff is coming on for Jonathan Osorio. Alonso Coelho's coming on for Davey. All right. Yeah, I don't get it either. That was stupid. So Longstaff and Coelho are on. Oso and Davey are off. I don't think we had to do all that, but all right. Oso should have went off for Coelho, but Davey, I know he's on a yellow, but you might as well run with it. You'd probably be better equal. Worst comes to worst, it's 10v10. You were playing better equal numbers anyway, so do with that what you will. Why are you letting it bounce? Ulla Brynhildsen picks it up. Ulla. No free kick. Goal kick, 87th minute. Cabral pressing up. I would start running. That's just me, though. AT 7:30. Playing forward. Free kick for Toronto. I can't believe it. Brynhildsen isn't making the easy pass. Would rather do the flare passes. Yeah, that don't look so good for him. Cool points don't matter right now, man. Start winning, then you can do the cool point shit. Let's just start winning. That's out for goal kick, 88th minute. 2 minutes of regular time. I'd say plus about 5 or 6 of stoppage. Yeah, 5 or 6 sounds about right, right? I'd say 5 or 6 of stoppage time is my guess, but we'll find out. In less than 2 minutes, Toronto still leads 0-1. That's the good news. They lead. Bad news. They're definitely walking a line that they might just cross. They might just blow this win. Throw in for Long, 89th minute. 1 minute plus stoppage time. So about 6 or 7 minutes left of this game. Maybe more. But I think we're under 10 no matter what. I think we're under 10 no matter what with the stoppage. We're in single digits. I believe that much. Throw in. 89th minute. I believe we're in single digits left in minutes. I don't think the VAR took that long. 40 seconds for stoppage time. $30. Spicer out for a throw. 20 seconds. Another corner for Chivas. What a robbery. Toronto shouldn't rob. Hey, I don't give a shit what we do. I just want to win. If we have to rob it, so be it. If we have to rob a win, so be it. But I don't think this is robbing a win. I don't know why you would say this is robbing. Cross. Oh, Lord. Offside. Goal kick. 90th minute. 9 minutes of stoppage time. What? 9 minutes of stoppage time. Well, it's still under 10 minutes. I think 9 minutes is a little bit too long. The goal came from live play. TFC one shot all game, and it being a goal is impressive. Well, I'm just glad they're winning. But 9 minutes of stoppage time, I think that's way too much. 6 or 7, I understand. 9? 9? Wolff is coming on. 9? Okay, 91st minute. And it'll probably go over with all these subs and the fact that Berea's off for Wolff and the fact that the goal kick was taken like 90-30. So this might go into 100 minutes. They're going to make me just worry for freaking 20 more minutes, aren't you? At least it's going to feel like that. Caught by Sean. Dude. 9 minutes stoppage time is going to kill my parlay. Let's pick Toronto to win. It's a conference. It's a conference v conference game. You should never. Listen, it's a conference v conference game. You should never pick a win for either team in one of those. That's a little line for you. Never pick a win in a conference v conference game, whether it's East going to West or West going to East. Never, ever, ever pick somebody to win straight up in one of those. I bet it wanted the extra juice. Fair enough. Seen the main event of WrestleMania? No. I heard Rollins won. I heard there was a double cross. A double cross. I haven't seen it. I may watch it later. I don't know. I watched most of the show except the last 2 matches because of this. So I got to watch most of Saturday. It's the last leg. Well, it's normally the last leg that bites you in the ass anyway. Junqua in through. Thank God they can't pass the ball. 93rd minute. Pick it up. Clear the damn thing. Coelho clears. Ulla Brynhildsen making a run. Vera, and that's out. God have mercy on my soul. Yeah, that's crybaby stuff. Yep. That's some crybaby stuff. 93rd minute. Throw in for Toronto. Okay. So, 6 minutes to go. Plus, probably more. Who are we kidding? Ulla Brynhildsen has the ball. Blocked. Cleared away. Dear God. 94th minute. Hey, winning was the best part of day one. Jay, winning was the best part of day one. I hate the finish of that match. Like, I knew Jay was going to win, and I'm happy for him because in the end, I'm happy to see him become a world champion for the first time. But, dude, that finish was stupid. That finish was, no. Still out on Brynhildsen. I can see why. I think I'm starting to be, you know what? You might be right. You know, Graham, you might be right. I'm starting to lean towards you might be right. Whenever DeAndre's healthy, I might want to see them start him. You might have a point. Well, we were winning before the red. He probably would have won without it. This game's harder because there was a red. With the way that with the way it's going, this game's harder with the red. We were playing better 11v11. We were winning before the red. So I'm not really thankful for it anyway. This game's definitely not went the way I expected to with the red, for sure. Well, he can't tap if he's... But yeah, he should have went out, not tapped. I agree. He should have... Yeah. That's Monday or Friday. That's the Raw after Mania. There might be a surprise return tomorrow, though. Might be. But that's Monday normally and Friday. Playing forward, 95th minute. Ooh, cleared away. 95 out of 100. 95 out of 99. 0-1 Toronto. There's one with St. Louis. Randy Orton, yeah. Hoping Dean Ambrose would have showed up. Man, I wish he did too. I want him to come back one day. Don't change his name, though. Don't pull a Sean Spears. But I don't think they could gaslight anybody into thinking Ambrose was Moxley or Moxley wasn't Ambrose. I don't think you could change his name if he came back to WWE. There's some people they try to, but goal kick for Johnson, 96th minute, 3 minutes to go. The Stars got destroyed today. Well, with the way they've been going, I'm not surprised. 96th minute, 0-1. Toronto still leads. Just hold on, man. Hold on. Same. Always was a Dean Ambrose guy over the rest of them. I think for me, at the time when it was the Shield, it was Dean, Seth, and Roman. Roman as a heel is definitely, that's more of the time since Ambrose has left WWE. Like, I don't like how, I liked his indie John Moxley gimmick, Dean's. What he's doing in AEW now sucks. Let's just be real. Like, it does. It's not just because it was AEW. Hold. I hope you're right. 2-0. I hope you're right. This is the one time I hope a fake call may be right. I don't think that's ever happened before. Shawn Johnson's 97th minute. 2 minutes to go. 1-0 Toronto. Plays forward. Longstaff, Anelli has the ball, Bernadeschi, and it's going to be a free kick for RSL. I'm sweating it too. I don't know about everybody sweating it. 1 minute to go before 1 minute before stoppage time is supposed to end. 97:49. Well, 1 and 10 minutes, or 1 minute, 10 seconds. Now it's 1 minute. 98th minute. 1 minute. It could be more. With the way this game's going, probably. It's out for goal kick. Goal kick. Goal kick. Toronto. Duh. Why'd you think he would have, though? But yeah, that is sad. 30 seconds. 0-1 Toronto. 30 seconds till the end. What should be the end of stoppage time. Probably won't be with the way this game's going. Kick the ball, Sean. You're already on a yellow, by the way. I know they don't really call the 6 seconds, but dude, got to be a bit careful. Bernadeschi, go, 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 go. Good, slips through. 99th minute. And the final whistle is blown. Toronto FC gets the first win of their season. 0-1. 0-1 esta noche. It's an Easter miracle. Toronto FC have risen. TFC wins. Wasn't pretty. But then again, a resurrection never is that pretty, isn't it? There's your win. 0-1, settle uno. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for the review of this match. And even though Toronto won and I'm happy about it, I got some things to say. With that being said, I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. See you later. Have an amazing Easter tomorrow. Well, I'll say that after the video too. But have an amazing Easter if I don't see you for the review. Enjoy the time with your families. Enjoy the holiday. Enjoy the reason for the season. Praise the Lord. He is risen. I'll see you later. Happy Easter. See you later.